I've got to say, although this isn't an exclusive list, you don't get your sticker on the tailgate of my truck unless the gear is well worth it. It's the gear I certainly will put my name to day after day after day. And we're going to do another little video now of one of my absolute favourites, and I'll give you a serious clue as to what it is. And there we go. Right, today's other little off-the-cuff video is taking advantage of the demonstrating capabilities of the very soft, soggy ground covered in snow. This rifle is closed and the bolt, but it is clear. You can probably hear there's a tractor in the background on the farm, and we have a steel plate somewhere up there, which is not particularly testing target. It's probably a 300mm plate and it's 120 metres or so away. But the point of this video is that today, if I can just get this camera working for me without too much messing, this ground is rather boggy and quite tricky to walk on. But I want to talk to you about this product because I love this product. This is the Viperflex sticks. Now, well, these are the Viperflex sticks. I first got given a set of these when I was in Denmark in 2013 at the Zeiss and Sauer field shoot in Ulfborg. And I thought, what an amazingly empowering tool they are. I don't really like the word empowering, but it really does work for these because it enabled doing things that I hadn't ever done before. Because single point sticks are great, and bipod sticks are great, and obviously I've been a great bipod shooter forever, but when you got long crops, standing, walking around, you wanted that stability, and that wasn't always available to you from near a nearby wall or a gate or a fence post or something like that. The sticks let you do that, and that was talking about quad sticks. Well, these are actually called the sticks, which is S-T-Y-X. Another great Scandinavian word, something to do with gods or monsters or hammer throwing people or something like that. But anyway, these are made in Denmark. These are the Traveller Journey version, which come into 3 sections. But this is the newer set. I've had these for maybe a couple of years. If you watch any of my foxing footage, especially things filmed on the Wraiths or something like that, every single one of those is a direct filming of the rifle being used on Viperflex quad sticks. Now, in a little bit more detail, and this isn't particularly for everybody in every circumstance, but I've just been sent this 5th leg at the front, which you can perhaps see me wobbling up and down.
I do apologise, these are absolutely box fresh and they have just gone really squeaky in the cold. You'll hear when I manoeuvre the rest of the sticks, I've taken the hinges apart and just put some frog lube on them, which is no hassle at all, and it makes them completely silent. The 5th leg will be exactly the same, so my apologies, I just didn't prepare them before this.
So he sent them to me early to make sure I had them. There is also some other stuff coming to me which he wanted to send me last year at IWA, but with IWA not happening in 2020, things kind of got put on hold. But anyway, the 5th leg, in fact, I'm going to take the rifle off here because I'm not going to take a shot with it yet. So, we've got the standard quad sticks. This is the 5th leg here, and it can be clipped off and used as a monopod or anything separate, walking stick, anything. And after nearly losing a welly already today, ankle deep in the mud, I thought, yes, they are excellent. I carry these not just for stability, I carry them for glassing from the top of, for using my thermal, for all sorts of things. And although, people say I like tripod sticks, they've got all sorts of adjustment and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're good for certain scenarios, but for active dynamic shooting, I think quad sticks are certainly the right ones for me, and these sticks ones even more so. They open up backwards and forwards, and I can set the width or the height and everything, and I'm quickly on target. And again, go to one of my foxing videos, you'll see anything filmed in night vision has been filmed with the rifle on these. Anyway, these have come, and this bit here, this is called the 5th leg, clips on either the front or the back set. I will admit I could do with putting a bit of lube on it because there's a slight squeak on it, but it's fresh out the packaging. But now the sticks will set up like that and they will stand independently. And for lots of the time when I'm doing videos and things, it's been really handy to There's nothing worse than when the farmer comes right as you're in the middle of a take. Right. There may have been a little cut there for obvious reasons. So, the rifle is on my shoulder for now. The sticks go out, fold out, and as I say, the fifth leg is appropriate for some people, not necessarily everybody. But because I do a lot of self-filming and photography, it's handy for me to be able to put the rifle on the sticks and leave them standing uninterrupted, so I can focus, get the framing and everything correctly like that. And now, the fifth leg, which as you've seen is easy to take on or off if I need it on or off, I can put that there, and look, I'm just hands off the rifle. I can walk away from it. It's quite happy, it's quite fine, it's quite safe. It is unloaded and the bolt is down, it's fired off anyway. So just to give you an idea of how quick the sticks are, I will put my ear defenders on. With any luck, we're going to take a shot on the steel plate, which we'll call a deer at 100 metres. And clunk! No big deal, not a lot. Anyway, apologies for the slight interruption, it threw the story a little bit. But anyway, as you'll see, there's a reason that products as good as this are something I rely on. Speak to Viperflex, look at Viperflex. I can't tell you too much, but there may be something new coming in 2021. Apparently there are some on their way to me, but they've been held up in the Christmas post and all that COVID malarkey and whatever. But I thoroughly recommend the Viperflex units in any model you can get. They do extra tall ones for tall people, they do smaller ones, they're all extendable. They've got little brass clips on them to clip in, clip out. And of course, these being the Journey ones, the traveller version, you can dismantle them into 3 pieces and they'll go diagonally across a suitcase. The first set I ever got were the twin ones, which are a little bit longer and they don't go across the corners. So there we go. I hope you've liked that little bit of an introduction onto these, and especially the fifth leg. Say, it's not a new product, but it is a fantastic product, and it's one I personally will endorse, will use. I don't get paid for it. I just like them because they allow me to go shooting where I never used to shoot before. And as for the third time I've said it, watch the footage on the Wraith HD or the Wraith 4K that's been filmed shooting foxes from these, because 250 metres, no problem at all, still placing bullets within, say, I don't know, 7,500mm circle in real hunting conditions. No little knobs, no little buttons, no this, that and the other. And there are ways to shoot from these, there are some slight techniques that are worth learning. I would always recommend using your feet spaced apart to get the height right on your body, rather than just leaning into the gun, which hurts your back and is less stable. But once you're on them and your height is right, you can control it easily. Job's a good one. Bye for now.